Hello.
What's up?
I always start talking before it starts even recording me, so I'm going to give it a second to make sure nothing else gets cut off. It's stereo.
I turned it off.
Okay, so this time, hey, Sophia, you're the first one. Yeah, I gave everybody a heads up.
Number one to you. What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody's coming in. Hello from California.
Welcome.
I don't want to say any of your names wrong. Love Cupcakes, Lizama, I'm probably butchering your name. California grown Carissa, Carrie, hi
What's
guys.
up?
I try my best to give you guys a little bit of a heads up because I know we've been going spur of the moment. Trinity, Jackie, Holley, hi.
Hey, everybody.
Britt,
What's up, Britt?
Atlanta, hey, you're not far from us.
What? ATL in the house.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Absolutely.
We're excited
Our
to
extended
have you.
family.
Yes, it's so much fun doing these, and we haven't actually done like a scheduled one since Jen was here.
Yeah,
that was
September, Labor Day.
Aw, thank you so much. You're so sweet. It was one of those days, you guys. I vlogged today, and it was one of those days where I woke up and I just felt like nothing was going right, and it was just one of those days. You'll see.
Thank you, Susan.
Hey, Kimberly. Hey, from Tennessee. Thanks so much, Susan. Hey, Bree. Hey, Britt. Kimberly. Yeah, you made a live.
You made a live chat.
You're right on time, too. We just started, so that's perfect.
Would you like to pick what's behind blonde number one?
Okay, ready? You can barely see our tree, but it's there. I was like, we have to do it in front of the tree.
Absolutely.
Hey, Gidget. Yeah, it was a rough day at the beginning. So David was coming home at like 5, and I was like, I feel terrible. I just need to do my hair and makeup, and I have felt a lot better since then. I just needed to do something.
It is 8:32 here.
p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
p.m. Aw.
Thank you, Jackie. More stuff will be coming soon, I promise.
Yeah, he's been pretty busy. Nova Scotia.
Got some music stuff in the works.
Awesome.
I can't wait to do for you.
Oh, thanks so much. I love having a tree up. I always say
you.
oh man, we should just keep it up all the time. But then I know I'll get sick of it. So by the end of Christmas, I'm ready for it to put up. But
definitely,
I'm enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. We thought we would just talk about Thanksgiving. Hey, Kenny,
What's
Ohio, the Netherlands.
Woo.
You're staying up late to watch us. We appreciate it. She's in bed. Lucy's in bed. She's still awake though. They go to bed at 8:00. So most of the time we do our live streams at 8:30. Otherwise, hey Rachel, I'm glad you make it.
Bermuda. I'm so jealous right now.
Oh my gosh. Hey Jamie from North Carolina. Yes, the kids are asleep. Well, they're in bed. They're in bed. I know everybody wants to see them, but we wouldn't be able to focus on you guys if we did these with them running around.
Yes, we'll be doing some Q&A tonight. Yes.
So if you have any questions, try to do it, and I'll try to get to it. Or maybe wait till I get done talking about Thanksgiving and then ask. Hi, Stacy from Delaware. Okay, do we go Black Friday shopping? We normally do, but this year we're probably not.
Right.
So that's going to kind of. Layla just knocked over the remote.
Layla just knocked over something.
You don't have power still. Oh my gosh.
That's
We're
terrible.
praying for you. It's been
y'all.
so long. Texas, Crystal, hi, Michigan, A Suitable Kitchen. Thanks so much for watching. I'm sorry, Britt. I'm sorry. Have you watched my video this past week?
Was it?
Yes, this past week. It's about dealing with social situations at Thanksgiving holidays anytime. It might help.
Just do what they did on Friends and don't even go home to family. Just do it with your friends.
That'd be fun. Yeah, it's hard. I understand. It can be really hard. Okay, so we're going to talk about our Thanksgiving plans.
Go ahead and text your questions and tag along.
I'll try to get to them, and
we'll
ask again.
I'm going to make note of them, and that way we can answer them
I'm so glad you joined us, Amanda. Hi from Florida, Jana Lee. I love your name. That's so pretty.
That's beautiful.
It's just you and your hubby. Hey, that sounds good too.
Hey, that's good friends right there.
You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Okay, so our plans for Thanksgiving. I'm trying to focus here. Okay, our plans for Thanksgiving. Every other year, David's family rents out these cabins, and everybody just comes.
Northwest Alabama.
Yeah, it's like a
wilderness resort.
Yeah, and I've gone ever since we were dating.
And I've gone since I was 15. This will be my, I think, 9th time to go out there, something like that.
So everybody, we'll have a cabin with just David's mom and dad and us and his brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then there'll be several other ones with extended family. Yes, we will, Rachel, for sure. We'll pray for them.
I'm taking your questions down, so we'll keep talking, honey, and then I'll interject them.
I'm going to get distracted here. So
let me produce you.
We're going to leave on Wednesday morning, and we'll be gone until Saturday morning. So it's 3 days, and everybody kind of takes turns cooking. So like one meal, his mom and dad will be like cooking for everybody. Another meal, it might be his aunt, one aunt or another aunt. And so everybody kind of divides up the cooking. And then for Thanksgiving dinner, we go out to a restaurant.
And normally they serve it at the clubhouse on the grounds.
The lodge or whatever.
But it's come under new management. And I think this year they're going to not do that to try it out. So we're going to be going actually to a close by wilderness lodge area restaurant. And actually, they have an even better arrangement of food for us and the kids.
Yeah, normally they like cater it, like the resort we're going to caters, like a catering company or whatever. But this year, we're going to go to an actual restaurant. Mm-hmm. Anyway, basically, so that is our game plan. So what is our plan for keto? So Dave and I are doing keto.
Right.
You will see in the vlog today, I talked about how we're kind of struggling on keto. I don't want to quit. I've had a conversation with my mom today. I've talked to David about it. I'm at the place now where I'm just like, I want to just stuff my head into a bag of chips. That's like I was saying. I just want to go off the rails. And I'm afraid if I allow myself a little too much leeway, I'm just going to go off track. So, hey, Melanie. So our plan for this week is I don't want, like, if his aunt is cooking something to be like, oh, we can't
eat that.
So what we're going to do is...
Don't you love those people at your family? Is this gluten-free?
I'm not going to like take a bowl of chili and like pick the beans out, you know? So what we're going to do is we're just going to do the best we can. So breakfast and lunch, most of the time we can be fine. I've actually went shopping and I show you guys that on the vlog too. And I got some staples, like some nuts and low carb wraps, some different things that we can eat. And then if we go to somebody's cabin and they have chili or something, we're just going to do the best we can. We're just going to eat a little bit. And then for the Thanksgiving meal, what I want to do is have what I want. Like, I'm not going to count carbs that meal, but just have a small portion. I've really been trying to listen to the hunger scale, I guess that people call it, and eat only when I'm hungry. But I'm just so afraid. Like, I feel like this Thanksgiving week has come at a very pivotal time in my journey where it could easily push me off. I'm not wanting to do keto anymore. And I feel so good on keto that I don't want to do that. So you'll see in the vlog today, I kind of started out like really, I don't know, I feel wishy-washy about keto, and I'm not giving up on it. By the end of the vlog, I'm not giving up on it. But that's kind of our plan for Thanksgiving, and I am going to vlog some of it. I'm not sure if I'll have like a separate vlog every single day, but maybe I'll do like just some, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So I do have videos going up even when we're gone. So make sure that you're subscribed so you don't miss out on that. And then Vlogmas starts right after Thanksgiving. So it's a lot of... So you just
answered one of their questions. Will we be doing Vlogmas?
Yes. This is actually our third year to do Vlogmas. And
third time's a better time.
Yeah, it's going to get even better every time it gets better. So those playlists you can watch now if you guys want to see some of our vlog. Like, I love watching like the kids the first year and stuff. But we did it in 2016, 2017, and then we're doing it this year for sure. So our Vlogmas will start the day after Thanksgiving. You guys probably won't see that until a day or two after, because I want to have a little bit of a buffer in editing. So, but yeah, we're really excited. And then it'll go through Christmas Day. So all kinds of videos coming. And of course, I'll still do my regular like Bible study, and it's going to be kind of crazy, but it's going to be a lot of fun
stuff coming for you guys.
A lot of fun. Okay.
You ready for some questions?
Let's answer some questions. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Okay.
So fun.
From Trinity, the favorite thing to do with your free time.
What is free time?
Do we even know what that is?
Actually, it's so funny. I watch a ton of YouTube. I really do. I have so many people I like watching. I love taking bubble baths. I love reading.
You don't read very much.
I just read 2 books like in like a few days, and I missed it so much. I want to go back
to
the library.
You don't read in front of me.
I just read 2 books, and you saw me the other day like reading on the couch while you're watching TV.
Oh, okay.
It's been like a week or 2
It's been
because I haven't gotten to the library to get anything new. But I love to read. And once I start reading, a lot of times I don't read because once I start reading, I don't want to do anything else but finish the book or whatever. I also love taking bubble baths. I do that a lot. Mm-hmm. That's about all. Or go shopping.
Do you have a family Thanksgiving tradition? We just talked about every 2 years we go.
We normally do Thanksgiving with David's side.
Her parents are not as big on Thanksgiving.
Well, they do, but like they usually
they're not as big. Though.
They go they go usually to my aunt's house for Thanksgiving in Pensacola, Florida. So for us to go, it's not like us just going to their house. It's even further away. So we maybe one day we'll do Thanksgiving with them. It just normally works out to do it with David's side. So.
I have a question for you. Is Thanksgiving even in your top 5 holidays?
Yes, it is for sure for me. Now
it's number 2 for me.
I love Thanksgiving for these reasons. It's not about anything but just spending time with family.
I bet I can name all food. I bet I can name all 3.
But I don't really like Thanksgiving food.
Time of year.
Yeah.
Time with family.
Yeah.
Getting away and doing something.
Yeah, and there's no pressure like gifts or anything. It's just fun.
It's just free time with family. Yeah.
I just don't really like Thanksgiving food besides the pie. I love the pie, but turkey and dressing and all that, I don't eat that.
Hi to everyone who's been coming in.
Thank you. I'm trying to say hi. If there's anyone new.
A few new people.
Hi, if I missed anyone. Oh, thanks everybody. You guys hey Christy. I'm so glad you got to join us. Okay, next question. If you have a question, try to write it. David's trying to write them all down.
All right, I'm going to thank you to Rachel and Abby. I'm going to combine your questions into this. What's your favorite Thanksgiving food, and which one is the one you can't stand?
Okay, my favorite is pecan pie, followed closely. Oh, this is hard.
Rolls,
or mashed potatoes, or sweet potato casserole. Mm-hmm. Now, not the kind with the marshmallows. I like the pecan topping.
Okay.
But all the carbs. That's what I like.
My favorite is turkey cooked right. Don't you dare dry out that bird. That bird deserves to be cooked properly.
Hey, Mary.
Well-cooked turkey with the gravy on mashed potatoes and turkey. That's my favorite.
I'm weird. I don't like Thanksgiving food, and I don't like anything that's not. That's why I'm saying, like, me trying to do keto on Thanksgiving, I just wouldn't eat anything.
There you go.
So I'm going to have a little bit, just have a little bit and be done. And we're going to a restaurant, so that means no leftovers, no temptation.
Okay. Now what Thanksgiving food can you not stand?
Dressing.
I'm okay on dressing, but I don't have to have it.
In the South, it's not stuffing, it's dressing. It's wet. That's what grosses me out.
When it's done wrong, it's wet.
No.
Yeah. Some dressing is just.
In the South, if you don't have it wet, it's dry.
It's not supposed to be soupy. That's the problem. A lot of people make it way too wet.
That's not what I mean by wet.
Yeah.
Soupy is not what I mean. I mean, it looks wet. Like it's like.
It's not done right then.
No, honey. Even the kind that's done right is wet. It's all wet.
I disagree. That's okay.
Anyway, I've seen lots of people love dressing.
Squash casserole. Can't stand it. Can't stand anything with squash in it.
Gina.
So it just really depends on all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Casseroles are like, let's hide all these ingredients and hope you don't know what's in it.
See, Chrissy says you should get in the kitchen and cook with me. That would actually be a hilarious video
because
he doesn't know how to cook anything.
Not anything. I can cook some things.
You cook frozen items?
I can cook a mean steak.
He is getting better. Now, I've been getting HelloFresh steaks for him, and so he'll cook those.
I can grill a hamburger. I can grill a hot dog. Yeah. Give me grilling stuff, and I'm okay. I'm learning from my dad.
He's getting better, I will say. We've been married almost 10 years.
Okay.
He's getting better. But
we've already answered, are we doing Vlogmas this year? Yes, we are. Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
How did you come up with the names for Nate and Lucy? I got that question.
Okay, so Lucy, I've had her name since I was a little kid. Like, I've always loved the name Lucy. I think it stems from I love Lucy. That's my favorite show.
Lucy from Seventh Heaven.
Lucy from Seventh Heaven. Like, I love Seventh Heaven growing up. And so those two characters combined, I just always have loved the name Lucy. So when I was pregnant with Nate, I knew if she was a girl, her name was going to be Lucy. And Kate, I've always liked too. I just always had those two names together. Mm-hmm. I found out after I decided on Lucy Kate that Kate is actually a family name on my side.
Yep.
So it made it even better. So when we found out Nate was a boy.
Mm-hmm. Originally, we were going to call him Luke David.
But I was afraid if we ever had a girl.
Luke and a Lucy.
That I wouldn't name her Lucy because we already had a Luke. So I scratched Luke and we we were thinking, we knew we wanted his middle name to be David.
Family tradition.
And so I remember sitting on my bed and just the name Nathan popped into my head. And we had talked about another name, including the name Nathan, and using Nate. Because
we always
I
love
like
the name Nate,
the shortened version of Nathan. Yeah. And so we had always thought of that name with a different middle name, but I just thought of it. I was like, what about
Called Nathan? Me out of the blue and said, what about Nathan David, and call him Nate? And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, so that was it. And then, of course, when I found out Lucy was a girl, we already had her name. So
your boyfriend's a lucky man, Rachel.
The hardest part was trying to come up with a boy name if Lucy had been a boy, but she was a girl. So yeah, good question.
Next question. If we can figure out a way to get Layla over here, what is her breed?
Layla.
Come here, Layla.
She's sleeping. She'll probably come over here in a minute.
Come here, Layla.
She is okay, he's gonna go get her. She's gonna be so mad. We've got to trim her fur, you guys. She is so she's run away. She's hiding. She's half Dachshund and half Yorkie. So when we got married, I knew I wanted a little dog, and my aunt knows people that like rescue dogs and stuff, and they told us that they were going to have some dogs available. Here she is. She's so furry.
She was in her bed. We're going to let her go back to bed in a minute.
And so they told us that her breed was a Dorky. I was like, okay, that's perfect. So she's half Dachshund and half Yorkie, and she's the sweetest. She's 8
a little
years
fur
old,
ball.
And she's been my best friend through so many moves away from home, and she's just so good with the kids, and she's so sweet.
We are not perfect. Thank you, though. We are far from perfect.
No, we're not. Okay, Layla, we'll let you go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have another one?
Let's see.
Christmas tree, you see it? It's not a very good shot of it. It's not a very good shot of it.
Have you ever done a Thanksgiving Day parade, and are you worried if you did, would Nate do okay at it?
We haven't. We've
done a Christmas parade.
Yes, and what we've done with the Christmas parade is my mom and dad have brought their they have a motor home, and so if we ever needed to kind of get him out of the he actually does so well, so much better than I think he will at stuff like that. Yeah. Because I'm thinking like all the noise and all that, but it didn't really seem to bother him. Now he didn't really love it because he doesn't care about catching candy and all that, but he did good at it. So we've never done a Thanksgiving parade. I don't even know if they do that around.
Atlanta has one.
Yeah. On Thanksgiving, we're just usually out of town with family, so sometimes we watch it on TV.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What made you want to do keto, and how much have you lost so far?
Okay, so I always thought I couldn't do keto because I love carbs. Like, I am a carb addict. Like,
me too.
Seriously. Like, I love carbs, and the more I eat of them, the more I want them. So when we first...
Funny thing, so.
Yeah. So,
funny how that works, isn't it?
Just not being happy with all the diets I tried, and seeing other people's success. We have people in our church that are on keto and have lost a lot.
We have a guy in church that he's half the man he used to be.
He looks so good.
He's amazing.
And very so it just made me want to try it. And I honestly tried it thinking this may not work. Like, it might not be something I can do.
Right.
And as soon as I got off the carbs, I felt so much better.
Until you get sick. Then
I've had like this dry.
Then your body like craves that salty stuff.
I think that's part of my problem right now is I am craving like all these things with carbs, and so I'm kind of unhappy with keto, but I'm pushing through. If you missed that part at the beginning,
right?
I'm pushing through, and you'll see on today's vlog. It should be up tomorrow. I kind of I vent to you guys about I'm hating this, but anyway, I'm pushing through because I feel so good on them. In the moment I have carbs, like we had some carbs yesterday, and as soon as I eat it, like, I don't feel good anymore. Like, it feels good in the moment to eat carbs, but as soon as it's over, I don't feel good. I feel bloated. Like, my face feels puffy today. I don't know. And
how much have you lost so far?
I've lost about 15. It kind of fluctuates.
I've lost about 17.
So my mom and dad are also doing keto, and they're like kicking butt.
They're killing it.
Mom's lost 17. Dad's lost about that or more, and they started a little bit after us. So they're doing really good. So she kind of talked me down from, I want to quit all this. Anyway.
Have you opened the keto box yet and tried anything?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've pretty much tried everything. I couldn't stop myself. So you had the Quest cookie.
It was pretty good.
He said it was a little proteiny tasting.
A little bit.
We love the Smart Cakes. those were a hit. Those little muffin things I let you try, the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
They were really good.
Those are good. Especially
I wanted to eat both, but I gave him one. We shared it. I've tried little cheese oregano balls. They're really good. What else was in there? The pumpkin seeds were good. Like everything I had so far was good. I have not tried.
I'm looking forward to the hot chocolate.
I haven't tried the hot chocolate, and I haven't tried that other drink. Although hot chocolate sounds really good right now. We should have made us some.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
that was like really fun to do that review because it was so perfect, like for where we are right now. A lot of times I'll, do reviews that maybe are fun to do, but they don't really fit in with our lifestyle. It's more of a treat, but those were perfect. So it was really fun.
Do Nate and Lucy get along?
They actually do. Lucy has a very mothering tone with him. Mm-hmm. Like she sees how I am and she kind of
tries to be like you.
So sometimes, normally he just listens to her no matter what she says. He kind of goes along with it. Every now and then he's like, like you are not going to tell me what to do. So they'll kind of fight, but they are really good with each other. I don't have very many problems with them fighting with each other really.
Unless she's watching something electronic and then he tries to take it from her. That's the only time we ever have any scuffles, really.
Yeah. So if you guys see any like trolls in the comments, David's getting to them.
I'm trying to get rid of them, but
yeah. Just ignore them. If they
ignore
say something
block
to you,
them, do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what y'all can do, but just ignore them, and he's trying to handle them. A lot of trolls find these live chats, and they're not people that know us or anything or know our videos. So
will we eat any carbs for Thanksgiving Day? Yes, but not going crazy. The important thing is.
And we're going to have like
the big family meal, and we're going to portion it out.
I'm not going to go in being like, I can eat all the carbs I want and then make myself sick because that's just not. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, you can turn Miss Gina on for moderation too. She can help out.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, yeah, we're not going to go crazy. And at least, like I said, we're going to a restaurant. So there is no leftovers, no yummy stuff laying around that I want to have more. I'm sorry if you're getting pictures or weird stuff. I don't even know. Can you block them, Britt? I'm not sure if you can or not. I'm not sure how any of this works. We're trying to get them off.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Britt, we're trying to handle it. I'm not sure.
I don't even know who's doing it.
I don't know who's doing that to you. That's weird.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, so sweet. You guys are so sweet.
You're awesome.
The people that give us hate don't really know us. Like people that know our family and follow us on YouTube and stuff. I don't get hate from those people. I get hate from just random people who find our videos. So, yeah, people are just, they hide behind their computer and they can just say what they want,
Yeah, no kidding.
Attention.
They're the ones that post all this negativity. They have no stake in any of it. Their reputation means nothing.
Yeah, I don't know how people have time to be trolls. Like, who has time?
It's called they don't have a job.
I don't know.
They're too busy doing other things.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so I know nothing else to do, I guess. I mean, who has time? Like, I watch people on YouTube and then like I ended up like, oh, well, our lives are kind of different than that. I don't really want to watch them anymore. I just unsubscribe. I don't ever leave them in comments telling them why, So, yes, we actually have some plans to do some Christmas candy videos. We're kind of tweaking it.
I'm really trying to figure out how to do a candy cane video because unless you just buy the brands, but you know what a Starburst candy cane tastes like, you know what a Skittles candy cane tastes like.
The only way I would want to do it is if we found some really crazy,
crazy flavors that are just unique and outside.
I saw like one like dill pickle flavor or something, but I haven't seen like any other weird flavors. I know they exist, but Jen is on.
What's up, Jen? Blessed buddies are complete.
I haven't talked to Jen in forever. She's been so busy, and so have I.
She lives on.
Amanda, I have seen the Oreo ones, but that might be a good one too.
I've
never had those. I know it's been way too long. Like it's crazy. We were just saying. I don't think we've done like a scheduled live chat since you were here. So we wish you were here.
Mm-hmm.
Hello from Europe. Shelly's from
Shelly.
Live. You are so sweet to watch. Like, I'm like fangirling. I love Shelly so much. You guys know I love Shelly. Barb, hi. I'm so glad you joined us. Okay. Oh, that's a good that's a good idea.
I like that.
Have Jen send you some.
I'm sure Jen's got some stuff at HEB in Texas we could get.
Try to think, Jen, if we could do like a candy cane taste test.
Yeah, we want to do either a Battle of the Brands or a candy cane video that is either brand based or just flavor based.
Okay, so somebody asked, how does Nate do on Thanksgiving? You guys know Nate is super picky. Now Lucy is too, like about stuff like that.
Yeah.
You guys know she loves veggies, but yes, everybody loves Shelly. She's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Nate has two deterrents on Thanksgiving: watching other people eat and smelling what they're eating. That's his deterrent.
Ever since he was a baby, if he saw food that he didn't like and someone else was eating it, he would gag. Ever since he was a little tiny baby. And so, it's kind of rude, but he physically gets grossed out. And Lucy has picked up on that. Lucy has picked up on that. And so they both get grossed out. Neither one of them like turkey. Neither one of them like ham. Hey, Lexi.
What's up, Lexi?
Neither one of them like dressing. Like Lucy will probably eat green beans.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what else.
She gets that from me.
She likes green beans.
I love green beans.
She doesn't like mashed potatoes. She doesn't like macaroni and cheese. Nate will eat macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
So they're not great on Thanksgiving.
Hello in Canada. Great. Hey.
But they'll live, and she'll probably like the desserts too. I don't know. Brett. I don't know what in the world. David's tried to block him.
I took him out. So
but I don't know why he's trying to message you. That doesn't make any sense.
Block him.
Oh, Carrie, your daughter is so sweet because if you watch,
you can.
I did not feel pretty today at all. I felt
you're in Turkey. Wow.
Horrible all day. So you guys are just making my day.
Not turkey.
Squash casserole.
Not turkey.
Yeah. See, squash casserole has so much other stuff besides squash.
Exactly.
But it has butter and cheese and stuff. So I
don't
know why he doesn't like it.
I like squash.
What do I like about Seventh Heaven? I love that show as a kid.
It was a great show.
I just loved all the characters, the family stories. I just loved it. If you or the kids were to travel anywhere, where would it be? Me and the kids.
Us and the kids. That narrows it.
A whole nother
that
story.
Narrows it down to only 3 or 4 places we would take.
Now Lucy's been begging us to go back to Disney World, so probably be Disney World again. But I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good question. I would like to just take them maybe to a nearby city, a Chattanooga or somewhere.
Maybe a fun kids activity theme
Abby,
park.
my next Stitch Fix is scheduled for December 27th, which is a really weird time. So I'm probably going to move it to January, and maybe I can lose a little bit more weight. You guys, my mom has she's doing keto, like I've said. I don't know if you guys were on when I said that, but she has lost so much weight. So she was in 14s, about that size, and she can't fit into any of her clothes. Mm-hmm. So she gave me all these clothes. So I really don't need a whole lot. She gave me 4 garbage bags full of clothes, and a lot of them.
Strange they were in garbage bags.
Well, that's how you transport clothes, right? But they were really good stuff, and a lot of them I can't fit into yet. So those are goal clothes because I was started at an 18 and I'm in a 16 now. I'm not quite into a 14. So yeah, we do have a lot of different countries representing.
You're an international sensation.
I know. I'm just amazed. You guys are awesome. Rachel, thank you so much. Angel, I'm glad you enjoy watching. What do the kids want for Christmas? I have no idea.
No clue. They
Lucy looks at anything and says, I want that for Christmas. I don't know what she actually
Both sets of our parents, though, spoiled the tar out of them.
They don't need anything.
They don't need a thing.
We're thinking about maybe getting Nate a cheap, older version of a Game Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's going to like it or not, but I just thought something without Wi-Fi if we're in a restaurant or something, because his Kindle is great and his iPad is great. He has so much electronics, but they all have to have, for the most part, they have to have Wi-Fi. There's things we can download and stuff, but if he's on there, he wants to be on Wi-Fi. So. Right. Sophia, what is your biggest piece of advice for me as a girl in high school? I would say just don't compare yourself to others. Mm-mm. That's what I did wrong. I try not to, but you always feel like someone else is better than you, someone else is prettier than you, this person's skinnier than me, and all that.
Make the most of every moment because you won't get it again.
And
enjoy high school.
Don't make it about boys or anything because they're just boys.
Boys will be there when you're done with college. Trust me.
You don't want.
And right now, you don't want boys. Wait for a man.
That's right.
You don't want a boy. Wait for a man.
That's right. Preach. Yeah, I always try to tell girls that because that's something I didn't do. I did not go boy crazy. I had a lot of health problems. I'm going to do a whole video on that. But in high school, I had a lot of health problems, and boys were like on the last of my list.
I liked girls, but they didn't want me because I was too good.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry your daughter's getting bullied. That's so hard.
No one deserves that.
That's so hard. I find that kids usually
kids that are
insecure themselves.
Hurt people.
Yeah. Just tell her not to listen to them. She is beautiful.
Do we exchange gifts at Christmas? It depends on.
Yeah, we have sometimes, and we don't sometimes, as far as me and him go.
Normally, we'll do little things for each other because we're mainly focused on traveling, being with family.
Anything, no. You know? So it's like, do we want to spend money on something that
we both are not. For those of you that know what the 5 love languages are, gifts is not even in our top 3. So,
and I would rather like him get me something on a day that it doesn't have to be Christmas.
Everybody expects you to get something on Christmas.
Yeah. But it is fun.
December 1st, no one expects anything.
We're kind of talking about it though. We might do something small because it is fun to have that,
right?
You know, but it's not a big deal. Yay, Carrie, I'm glad your Christmas card. So right here, you can't see, it's where I'm hanging all the Christmas cards. Let me see.
Yeah, go ahead, turn the camera.
Okay, you guys see all of them down the, okay, that's how many I've gotten so far. I think there's 13, 14, something like that. And I know it's still really early. We're going to be getting a whole lot more.
Absolutely.
So you guys are so sweet to send us cards and just, you bless us. I mean, I can't even mention something on the video and somebody like, I checked it today and somebody has sent Nate a new thermos. You guys know the struggle I have with finding him a thermos that he cannot chew up. So, Christina. She is pregnant after years of infertility.
Praise the Lord.
Christina, that is so exciting. And we will be pregnant for 6 weeks. I don't know what infertility is like, but I do know how I felt after I miscarried and then getting pregnant again. I was so afraid.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited for you. You're gonna be a great mom for sure.
What other books do you recommend for marriage? Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. That's a good one. Purpose-Driven Marriage, I think, would be a good one I would go with.
We used to have this one that was like
another good one. Honestly, it's not really about marriage per se, but there's two. There's one by John Eldridge called Wild at Heart, and then there's the one by his wife Lisa Eldridge called Captivated. In order for a marriage to really work, the man needs to embrace being a man of God and having a relationship with God and being the man of the home, and the woman needs to embrace being a daughter of God and have a relationship with God and being the woman of the home. A lot of the problems in marriage are when you confuse each other's roles. Men and women are equal, not same. That's one of the biggest problems. We have too many women trying to be like men and too many men trying to be like women. God made you a man for a reason. God made you a woman for a reason. Accept your role, live in it, do your best in it, complement each other and complete each other. And the closer you get to God, the closer you get to each other.
Rachel, I will send you another one. Email that to me. Email me the address so it's not on here. And I'll try to get you another one. I'm not sure what happened with that one. Maybe it just didn't get delivered.
Thank you. We love our kids too.
Yes, we may do a meet and greet occasionally. You never know. That would be super fun.
Let's do a big. Everybody comes to Atlanta.
No, you don't sound like a creeper at all. And I'm going to say, like, there are people that watch me in Cartersville, like that live here, and I'm always like, if you ever see me at Kroger or whatever, please say hi.
Just don't follow me home.
No, you guys are awesome. Yes, he is in a bad mood. I say, like, when he gets hangry, y'all. Y'all know what hangry is.
Most men do. And if they don't, they're lying.
If he ever gets really hungry, he gets mean.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we need to get you some food.
No, you don't ever say that. You've never said that. There's never been a time where she go, "Are you hungry?"
Yes.
She has never.
Yes,
no,
I have done that.
No, you have not. No, you have not. If you did, I would go. You know what? Yeah.
I have not even said it out loud, but I have thought, we need to start dinner. No. Yeah. He's really sweet though.
I only have 2 or 3 pet peeves, and Jessica hardly ever does them. So
we get along really well.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for explaining to my children that they have autism? Oldest is 8. That's hard. We have always, I don't know that we've ever told Nate you have autism. I don't even think he would know what that means. I just think being really honest about it and don't make it seem like
don't label them.
There's something wrong with you. I would just almost approach it as your brain works a little bit different than everybody else's.
Tell them how you had to talk to Lucy about why Bubba doesn't talk very much.
Oh yeah, she asked me one day. She said, "Boys don't talk," and I said, "Yeah, they do talk. Daddy's a boy; he talks, and Jonathan at church he talks." And she said, "Well, Bubba doesn't talk," which he does, but he doesn't talk like normal, just conversationally. And I said, you know what, Bubba's a little bit different, and he's super special, and he is just a little bit different, and so we have to maybe do things in a different way, but he does talk, and we just have to encourage him to talk to us more. Mm-hmm. And she was like, okay, and that was it.
Yeah, that's it.
And so and I find that explaining to other kids in a very simple way, and not saying there's something wrong with them, or just not making it really light, oh, well, he just does things in a different way. They're fine with that answer. So,
does Nate interact with other children with autism? There are some children with autism in his class.
His whole class is kids with autism. And I don't know that he interacts with them as much as, I don't know, he may. Now, there is a girl at our church that has autism, and they're so cute together. She'll be playing with a toy, and he'll come up and kind of take her finger and push buttons and stuff. He's very sweet with her. And it's he kind of understands that she may not know how to do something. So, but he also interacts with other kids. He interacts with Lucy way more than he ever has. So it's just a different way of interacting. He's not going to go up to him and be like, do you want to play? But he may go up and sit next to him and, engage them in a different way. So,
next question, honey, that I have is, what is your favorite book of the Bible?
Oh, man.
That's tough.
That is really tough.
A lot of it really depends on the season I'm in.
It does for me, too.
It really depends on what I need from God in that moment. But all time, it's hard to go wrong with the Psalms, because there's one for every occasion. Depending on if you're depressed, there's a psalm for that. I really want to write a sermon series called "There's a Psalm for That." You remember the whole phrase, "There's an app for that"? I really think I think that would be intriguing. Honestly, though, if you really want what I call Christianity 101, the Book of Romans. The Book of Romans just has, there's a thing called the Roman Road, which is 5 verses that'll help you lead someone to Christ. The Roman Road is very, very good at that. I think it might be easier to go the other way. What's the book of the Bible you read the least? Because I do know that.
Revelation.
Actually, for me, Job.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
I never read Job.
Well, that's a hard
one.
I don't know what my favorite book of the Bible is. I really don't. I like them all for different reasons.
Mm-hmm. Of course, if you had to ask me my favorite, part of the Bible to read, the Gospels.
Yeah, me too.
Good grief. The red letters that's who he is. So I just love reading
Sophia,
those books.
I'm not sure what the next Bible say. I'm still thinking about it. We have about another month and a half of the one we're on now. I want them to be short enough chapters that I can do a whole video on it. So I'm still
in a book that y'all can get no matter where you're at.
Yeah. So, sure. And I do think she says we have 3 autistic children and their issues collide. Yeah, I could see how that would be really hard to deal with and talk about. Definitely. At least with Nate, I feel like we have to focus on his needs a little bit more. I mean, of course we do focus on Lucy too, but it would be harder if we had more than one that was autistic for sure.
Does your son like turkey? I think it's on if we cooked it into a chicken nugget, maybe.
Do they make turkey nuggets? Now, I will take turkey lunch meat. Mm-hmm. This is lunch meat. And I will put it in a grilled cheese.
Or a quesadilla.
He's fading on quesadillas, but
it's because we did them so much.
And he likes that. He's big on grilled cheese right now. So, but I don't know about turkey with the texture of, being roasted in the oven and all that. I don't know. John 3:16, classic one for sure.
Yep. Timeless.
Romans is a great one. That's probably my favorite just overall.
I love the book of Romans.
Romans is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really hard.
Anything Paul writes is.
Abby,
so
we
good.
keep it real simple with the kids in the Bible. Lucy, we have some Bible books, but
we have some kids' Bibles.
I prefer to just talk to her one-on-one about Bible stories, or if she's afraid, I'll talk to her about Jesus and how he's with her. And I just find that the one-on-one conversations with her work a little bit better, because as opposed to listening to
she's starting to get to that place of curiosity though. And so probably within the next year, I'm going to start really trying to do a reading through a kid's Bible with her, probably.
And we have done that. It's just, I don't think she understands it as much as if I just explain it to her.
Exactly. So
with Nate, we just have to read him stuff or sing songs or stuff like that.
Take care, everybody.
If you have to leave, then we understand. How do you get them to try a new food? I find that if I can tweak a food they already like. Lucy's a little bit better about trying new foods, but with Nate, it is hard.
Right.
If he doesn't recognize it, it's something he likes, he ain't trying it.
Nope.
Unless it's his idea. He will just pick up a food and eat it sometimes and shock us. Other than that, no amount of me trying to make him eat something will he eat. Now, say he likes cheeseburgers. Well, that turned into me making him turkey burgers, and he likes that. And then back a while ago, I haven't done this in a while, I'm not sure he would eat it now, I made sloppy joes, and I just made them not so sloppy, and they kind of held together, kind of like a cheeseburger. And he liked that.
So you made a wet cheeseburger. Sloppy joes are sloppy, or they're not sloppy.
Well, you know what I mean? I didn't put where it was hanging out of the bun and spilling out and all that. I just made a small little one, and he liked that. So okay, with grilled cheese, he likes grilled cheese. Mm-hmm. Well, then I started putting turkey in there, or I'll put ground beef in his quesadilla. I just tweak it. And The Road to Damascus, best book. And just tweaking it, stuff like that. He likes chicken. Well, maybe we try a different brand or a different kind. That kind of stuff works.
Gina, you're not missing anything. I don't even like sloppy joes.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it either.
They're usually very onion heavy, and that's why I don't like them.
And they're really tomatoey.
Yeah.
When I haven't made them, and I don't even know how long. Nate was probably real little, but.
And if you just made a chili beef combo and put it between two pieces of bread, that'd be fine with that.
Mine that I make
not sloppy
are
joes.
kind of like a loose meat.
Yeah.
Hamburger.
Yeah, it's really kind
of not really tomatoey, tomato saucy. Yeah. Barb. It's hard, right? It's hard. I have to be real patient and just nudge him a little bit more and a little bit more. But it's working because he eats way more than he used to eat. Mm-hmm. And I feel if he does that every year, even if he just grows a few things, he is not picky about the type of mac and cheese he likes. And then we're able to go to Cece's, and he likes Alfredo and pasta. So even though that sounds so silly, yay, he likes Fruit Loops or whatever, it's still a new food. It's a new texture.
It's a new.
And Miss Gina, you're so funny. Sophia, we believe in baptism
when the child is old enough to understand that.
Now, our kids are both dedicated, and that's different.
Yeah, we dedicated, which is when you stand on stage and the pastor says these parents want to dedicate their child to the Lord. And basically that means we vow as parents to raise our child in a Christian home as best we can. And we vow to let God oversee that child and speak to that child and help lead that child. And we want that child to grow up to be everything God has called him or her to be.
It's more like a charge for the parents.
Yeah.
It doesn't save the baby.
It's really more parents do a good job and be good parents and raise your child the way God wants you to raise.
Yeah.
So
Because
Nate and Lucy do not remember getting dedicated. And
Nate was 5 or 6 weeks old.
Lucy was about the same.
She was a little bit older, but still they were babies. So
yeah. So we believe that when a child is old enough to understand Jesus loves me so much that he died on the cross for me.
It has to be a personal decision.
It has to be a personal decision that they chose to follow Jesus and become a Christian. And therefore, if they can understand that, then the next step, of course, to the Bible is to be baptized in water.
So we have somebody watching us from Turkey saying, why is it called Turkey? I'm from Turkey. It sounds weird. I have no idea.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
It used to be called the Ottoman Empire. So.
No, I'm just saying, why is Turkey called Turkey? I don't know. It is weird.
It is weird.
Okay.
I get it now.
Yeah. Why does your son learn well through video? Yes, I do think he definitely does learn through video and also social stories. He
also gets hung up on video.
Yeah.
He does.
We
have to be very careful with that.
He likes to repeat them and stuff like that. But if we're trying to get him to learn something, he knows all of his times tables just from watching YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found through social situations, if we're going to go to the dentist, I show him a ton of other kids going to the dentist. And then social stories, which if you don't know, you see like a picture and then you see words underneath. Like today I'm going to the dentist, and I'll show a little picture of a kid. This is what's going to happen. And they'll show the next step. And he really does really well with social stories. So I need to get better at prepping him. Like next one coming up is going to be seeing Santa, which has not ever gone very well. And I was talking to the autism specialist at school, and she said, you need to do a social story on that. Like,
and so she's not running out of ideas from our lunch. I'm just not picky.
Well, they said this because I was like, I'm packing him the same thing.
I never complain.
I know, he doesn't. And everybody asks, does he mind? I'm like, no. But I mind because I feel like I'm packing him the same thing. But we'll get there. I'm thinking after Thanksgiving, I'll prep a bunch of stuff. Like I'll do a pot of chili with no beans. I'll do some different things and then freeze them. And then hopefully I won't be feeling like I'm packing him the same thing every day. So. Have you baptized any autistic kids at your church? No, but I saw a video of a bunch of kids that were autistic getting baptized.
Again, it depends on where they are in the spectrum and how much they understand.
Right. I mean, they would have to want to and understand it.
Right.
Otherwise, it would just be like we're done.
And if your church is doing it right, they'll probably have a pre-class that the person will go to. And they'll answer questions. Do you understand what you're about to do? Do you know who Jesus is? Do you understand what Jesus has done in your life and why you're getting baptized? A lot of people just think, well, I just need to get baptized. No, why are you? If you don't, if it means nothing to you, it means nothing to God. Yeah. So it's important to understand and realize that. Do we go to church every Sunday? I think I'd be in big trouble if I didn't. So
we get this question a lot. What does David do? I get like,
I'm a pastor.
Is he a youth pastor? He does a lot of stuff.
I'm an associate pastor.
Which means he's
I do a little bit of everything.
He does music. He does youth. He coordinates children.
I do web design. I do social media. I preach off and on.
Yeah. We go to a very small church. Like the only people on staff is David and the pastor, the lead pastor. So
we have a bookkeeper and a secretary. But they're part-time.
That's true. But full-time.
But we're the only two full-time.
The Mystic Astronaut, thank you so much. She says that she's been watching on Roku and you decided to log on so you could say hi. You have a 4-year-old with ASD and almost 2-year-old son. You're so welcome.
Thank you so much.
The biggest blessing for me is getting to connect with other people that have autistic kids, because it can be so isolating and you can feel like you're the only person in the world that has this struggle. And I used to feel like that. Like I remember when Nate got diagnosed, I'm not going to cry on this. When he got diagnosed, I just felt like it was the end of the world. Like, and it's not. And I get to show you guys that there is hope, that it can get better, and that at the end of the day, you're not alone. Yeah. And so when I hear other moms, other parents watch and say that we helped in any way, even if it's a small way, like it completely just makes my day.
This is ministry too.
Hi, Juanita, watching from Rossville. You're not far from us at all.
Absolutely. Honey,
Abby, is your nursing license still active? Do you miss working outside the home? It's not.
Have you seen her life? She has a full-time job.
I don't miss it. So I do have a nursing degree. I'm not active anymore. It hasn't been active since I had Nate. I never went into nursing because I felt like I wanted to do it for the rest of my life. It was hey, I think I would be kind of good at this. It's a paycheck if I need it. And I never loved it. So I don't miss it. I'm not saying I'll never use it. No, I do. I feel like I feel very proud of my degree, and I feel like I use bits and pieces of it all the time. But I just didn't enjoy it. And so I think I was way more stressed out when I worked as a nurse than any other time in my life. So yeah. But it's a great career. Don't let me dissuade anyone.
Have you tried to use cucumber as crackers?
Now I will take cucumber and I'll dip them in like I have this spreadable cheese.
Do they toast well? Let's say I don't think they would taste good.
You'd have to do cold, but I love cutting them up and using them as in a dip. So,
Enza, I've already married her.
What?
But do I perform marriages? I haven't been asked yet.
Yeah, so he's licensed.
I'm licensed. I could.
Married, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm licensed. I could.
Yeah. Normally, like if anyone gets married, at the churches we've been at, like they want the lead pastor to marry them. So,
for experience reasons, I would want that too. But you have to do one eventually.
Yeah.
So
he'll eventually do one. YouTube has been your saving grace. He's high functioning. It's still difficult. Yeah. And the first like right after their diagnosis, I feel like it's so hard. Although it
helps to know that's what it is.
Yeah.
And that way you can research, the unknown is the biggest fear.
I was always so afraid of the diagnosis, but once it came, it was almost a relief. But it is very hard, and I'm glad that YouTube helps. I had no idea when Nate got diagnosed to even look at YouTube. I was afraid I would see like all kinds of horror stories, which they're probably out there too. But I don't know.
Yes, Jen, nursing is stressful.
Yeah. Yes, but you are making a difference. And that's kind of why I went into it, because I wanted some sort of career that made a difference in other people's lives. Like I said, had health problems as a kid, as a teenager, and nurses were the ones that helped me the most. I mean, of course, the doctors ultimately with their diagnosis and their treatments and stuff, but the nurses were the person that I would talk to about it, or that would be the smiling face that got me through. So, yeah, I think it's a great career.
We're doing well, Lynch. Thank you.
We'll be sharing any upcoming holiday recipes for Christmas. We sure can. I'm not sure. I'm trying to even think what holiday recipes now. I do goodie boxes every year as gifts, so I thought about sharing that. I've shown like bits and pieces. I don't do anything super
we
crazy.
may not partake much in what's in the boxes,
but I send them as gifts,
but we still give them as gifts to everybody at the church,
and everybody loves them.
Everybody loves them.
I do like fudge. Like I have the easiest, it's nothing fancy, fudge recipe, peppermint bark, stuff like that, and they put it in a little tin. I may show something like that. And I'm sure there'll be other recipes that come to my mind that I'm just not thinking of now.
In case we don't do another live stream before Christmas, what's your favorite holiday treat?
This is so silly. One of my favorite things. I love macaroons, coconut macaroons. But other than that, I love the chocolate dipped Oreo cookies.
They're good.
Oh my gosh.
They're good.
Or the Oreo balls, or the little Buckeyes.
I was going to say, I hate Ohio State, but I love Buckeyes.
Oh my gosh, they're
so good.
I can't make them because I can't have that much peanut butter around Nate. But if he wasn't allergic.
Lucy's 4.
Lucy is 4. Keto Christmas treats. That's a good idea. I need to research that. Our tradition for Christmas morning is pigs in a blanket. And so me and my mom were thinking, and I told her, I said, that fathead dough we make, that would be perfect as pig in a blanket. So we're going to do some
on Alabama Kaneka sausage. Come on now.
That would be good. We normally use little smokies. Do we plan on eating keto through the holidays? If anyone's new, we are going to, I wouldn't say eat perfectly keto through the holidays. Now, I know a lot of people.
We'll dial back for.
I know a lot of people
but we're not
going to be keto through Thanksgiving. They're going to be keto through Christmas, and they're not having carbs. I'm not going to do that.
They're probably not that fun. They're probably not that fun to be around.
Not true. If you want to eat that way because that's what makes you feel good, I think that's great.
I'm kidding.
I'm going to have a little bit of carbs on the actual day of the meal, and then I'm not. Hopefully, that's my plan, you guys.
Honey, please answer that one because I want you to say why.
Do you ever use a babysitter or family to watch the kids so you two can go out?
I've asked her to. Okay,
family, yes. We have used babysitters before.
When Nate was very little.
It's probably irrational. And I'm sure a lot of other moms with autistic kids can understand.
I support her decision, but I'm hoping that eventually she'll let go of this
I am just nervous. Now, if it was like a babysitter, like say an adult, like, one of our friends at church. But
adults have lives and jobs and families of their own.
As far as like a teenager, like we have a lot of teenagers in our youth group.
And they're all saying, please let us keep your kids. Please let us keep your kids.
It's just, I don't know how Nate would react. If he threw a complete tantrum, I don't think they can handle it.
Yeah, I know.
So I think eventually we will. And when family's here, that's when we go out. When my mom and dad visit, when David's mom and dad visit.
And we do fun stuff as a family.
Or we'll have date nights at home. But I have a hard time with trusting. You guys know I'm a control freak. And bye, Britt. Ring gunshots. Oh, man. I'm praying you're safe.
Please be careful out there.
See, she says, I'll never trust a kid with my kids. Yeah. We've had people that
depends on the kid.
Yeah. And we have girls in our youth group that are very responsible and they're
a couple of them are very mature for their age.
Yeah. And they're not like 14, they're older, but Nate is, he can, normally, 9 times out of 10, he'd probably be fine. I'm just not, I don't know.
Yeah.
One day we will get there.
Any keto peep recipes out there? Can you make keto peeps? They're marshmallows.
I don't know. I wonder if you could use like the sugar-free sweetener. I don't know. That'd be interesting. I've never seen that on Pinterest.
Let's see. Are you considering having any more children?
Oh.
We get this question a lot.
Christy, I don't know.
The door is slowly closing.
It's closing
on that.
now. You just watch Lucy's birth story. You know that my last pregnancy, it was not the easiest.
It was a very high stressful pregnancy.
And there's a chance, or a pretty good chance, that if I got pregnant again, I would have the same condition. Also, the rate of autism.
It's genetic.
So,
Nate is 6.
Yeah, just the not that having a kid with autism would be the worst thing in the world, because we love Nate. Like
Right.
I would never change that.
No.
I just don't know if we want to go down the road of adding more.
Yeah.
To I don't know. I go back and forth.
Plus, within this apartment,
no, definitely no.
We can't do it in here.
So God knows. I mean, I never thought when I was pregnant with Lucy that it was gonna be my last baby, but we didn't know Nate had autism, and that was before all the bad stuff went down in that pregnancy.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. Stay tuned.
We added more Christmas cards today. Y'all keep sending them. Jessica's ready to reply.
It's so much fun going to the P.O. box now. And they all know me in there because a lot of times you guys like bless us so much with gifts too that it won't fit on the P.O. box. So I have to go like get it from the counter, and they are so funny in there. Barb, our church has not participated in the Operation Shoebox yet, but I think that'd be a great idea for
Operation
the future.
Christmas Child.
Yeah. But next year, I want to do it with Lucy, even if the church does it. I always forget about it till it's too late.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you.
And because you need to do it like a little earlier.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it like pre-Thanksgiving so that the kids get them on Christmas.
So I definitely want to do it because I think she would love it. And it's such a great tool to just teach, appreciate thankfulness.
I wish I'd thought of it because our youth group could have done it.
We could have.
And we will.
I think I've been so good for them too.
Next year we will. We
need to do it. It's such a great. I remember doing it as a kid, and it left a lasting impact. Like just the fact that this is the kids' Christmas, and they're so excited about this clean socks and the hygiene products and the little toy they get. It makes you so appreciative of what you have. Did you wish that Nate didn't have autism?
I wouldn't change him.
I wouldn't change him. No, and it's hard. That's a hard question because. Do I wish he didn't have to struggle like he has to struggle?
Absolutely.
Do I wish, maybe we could talk to him more? Yes. Yeah. But he is who he is.
Yeah.
God made him. God doesn't make mistakes. Mm-mm. And his future is in God's hands. And that's the good thing is that we don't have to worry about it.
Everyone who has a child that's struggling or has anyone in their family going through anything, I encourage you to go read the story in the book of John where Jesus heals a blind man who was blind since birth. The disciples say, who made the mistake, this man or his parents? Jesus said, neither. This man is in this condition so that God can receive glory in this moment. In any case of sickness or autism, God can receive glory from any scenario and from any circumstance. And it's so important that you realize what you're going through or what your child is going through or what your family's going through is an opportunity for you to not only glorify God in that, but also grow as his followers and as his children in that. And if you can say, I wish this would change. I wish this would change. I wish this was different, whatever. You're saying to God in that moment, God, I don't trust you with my life and I don't trust you with this circumstance.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you tie God's hands and God cannot bless you or do anything to help you in your circumstance.
Yeah. So it's hard because when Nate was a baby, I compared him.
Yeah.
I compared him
and
to
it's
all
so
the
hard
other
not
babies.
to.
What is he doing? What's he not doing? And I obsessed with it. And it's hard as a parent not to do that.
Absolutely.
To look at all the things they're doing not right and not look at the things they're doing really, really good or that makes them who they are.
And y'all, if you haven't watched the IEP video yet, go back and watch it. He's light years ahead in so many areas of kids his own age.
Right. So autism does bring weaknesses. Struggles.
So many strengths.
But there's so many strengths. And he has come so far and I'm just so proud of him, and I wouldn't change anything about him. He's like beautiful. The light of our lives.
He's beautiful. We love him so much.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Erica. I understand how that goes. That's why we put ours to bed and then do this because otherwise it'd be the same way. I understand.
Tough question. Favorite Christmas song? Okay. Let's go sacred and secular.
Sacred like traditional.
Sacred like it would be found in a hymnal. So it's about God. It's not about the Christmas season.
Night.
Holy Night's tough to beat.
Also, this isn't a hymnal one, that Breath of Heaven. I love that song.
That's a good one.
I love that
Amy
song.
Grant. It's a great song. For me, Oh Holy Night's hard to beat. I still love Silent Night, especially when it's done in a very low key, almost a cappella way. It's funny because that night was probably not a silent night.
Sure.
the woman's giving birth, naturally. But secular. Mary, did you know is good. Great one. I don't even really think about that as a Christmas song. It's done.
It is though.
It's done at Christmas a lot, but you can ask that to Mary anytime. So especially probably.
I love all Christmas music. Let's just be real.
They're good.
I love it.
Secular. I usually say, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." It's just a pretty one.
Okay, we missed a lot of questions.
Missed a lot.
Yeah. Yes, I think being content and learning to be grateful for where you're at really goes a long way, as opposed to always wishing things were different. But I know how hard it is to also wish things were different, and things weren't as hard. But you're doing a great job. Whole picture, Mom, you're doing a great job.
Stephanie, again, it's not us. It's who's in us. The Bible says, greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Rest in him and on him. God never intended for you to carry a burden alone. He said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. Give it to God. The Bible says, cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. You're the apple of his eye. He's always watching you. The sparrows don't fall to the ground. He doesn't notice. I was just reading the other day. I love it when Jesus says, if the Father loves the grass of the field so much that he clothes them in petals, and loves the birds of the air so much that he feeds them, how much more does he care about you?
And Stephanie, he chose you to be her mom.
Yes, you were handpicked.
Everything else,
you were handpicked to be her mother,
and so you were doing a great job. There's nothing for you to worry about. Just trust. He's got you. He's got her, and you celebrate what she is doing. You celebrate who she is, and give her love and cuddles, and that is all you can do. And that's what she needs. Mm-hmm. So, what child is this? That's a good one.
Dreaming of a White Christmas is hard to beat. Did y'all know that is the #1 paid for and purchased Christmas song in history?
I'm sure it's funny.
Isn't that nuts? Bing Crosby's White Christmas is the #1 downloaded, recorded,
I have a hilarious story on Clay Aiken. We saw him in concert.
Oh, this is funny. Go ahead.
It's not going to be that funny unless you were there.
It's funny though.
For my birthday, you guys know my birthday is December 18th. Well, you may not know, but my birthday is December 18th. And when I was in college, I lived really close to my aunt and uncle in Pensacola. And so Clay Aiken, we liked him from American Idol. And
you didn't like Ruben?
We liked Ruben.
Come on, he's a Birmingham Bama boy.
We liked Clay Aiken too. And so he was having a Christmas concert, I think it was on my birthday. And so my aunt and uncle got me tickets all three of us went. They're the best, the coolest. She was the maid of honor at my wedding, or matron of honor. They're the best. So anyway, we went to dinner, and it was one bad thing after another. Dinner, I forget what happened, but there was a 2-hour wait or something. So we kept having to go to all these different restaurants because I guess everybody was in town to see Clay Aiken. I don't know. We ended up going to a restaurant and having to get our food to go, and we're running to get there. We show up late. We're sitting on an ice rink. It was flooring they had put over an ice rink. And it was just, he sounded terrible for whatever reason. I don't know if he was sick. And we just laughed hysterically through the whole thing because it was just a disastrous night, one thing after the other. But I have really fond
memories. He's a weird cat too. So
I loved his Christmas CD, but for whatever reason, live that day it was bad. So I always laugh when I hear about Clay Aiken because it was such a funny night.
I don't know if you skipped this one for any reason, but Jessica, are you a singer?
Yeah. Now, when I married him, I was like, "Oh, you sing and you want to be a worship pastor?" I don't sing.
I want to be. I already was one.
Well,
yeah.
You weren't when we met.
I was part-time when we met.
Oh. No, you weren't.
Yeah.
No, you weren't.
We're going
to fight right here.
Did I not talk to you when I was at that one church in France? Mm-hmm. No, it must have been right after that.
Anyway.
Okay.
And so I was like, I don't sing. I was don't get it in your head we're going to be this duo. Because every worship pastor I'd ever had, their wife sang. And so slowly but surely, I started out singing. Once we got married, we went to...
She joined the choir first.
Yeah. So that's how I met Jen. Mm-hmm. And slowly but surely, I just got a little more comfortable. I would not say I'm a singer. But...
She has a very, very pretty voice. It's very unique to her. That's what I love about it. No one else sounds like Jess. Thanks.
Is that good or
No, it is good. Everybody has... A lot of people... try to sing and emulate someone they love or someone they listen to, Jess sounds like nobody. She sounds like her, and that's what I like about it. But the problem is just with her, it's not her gifting or her calling, and so she doesn't invest, full energy into it. She doesn't have a theory brain. No. Yeah. Just like I don't have a nurse brain.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna get the power cable for the computer.
I just realized it's going on. I sing like back up to him. That's about it.
Way back up.
Way back up. Back far up. Does Nate and David's brother have any special connection? David's brother has autism, and he is nonverbal. And so Kevin, I don't know that now Nate will just go up and sit in his lap, roll all over him. And also, if I have ever gotten on to Nate harshly in front of Kevin defends he does not like that. No, Kevin does not like that. And he will verbally protest me getting on to Nate.
Get off my brother.
So I do think they do have a little bit of a bond. But it's so funny. And Nate loves him. Like he'll say, "It's Uncle Kevin." But they're so cute. Something. Oh Lord, you don't want to hear me sing right now. Oh, Miss Linda is so sweet. Miss Linda went to our church when we were in Texas, and she is a blessing. She has watched our kids, and I definitely would trust her for
Absolutely.
sure. She came
in the middle of the morning to watch
2 a.m. and came to our house.
We'll never forget that, Miss Linda. Thank you so much.
Lucy was a baby and was having trouble breathing. I don't know if I've talked about this off and on the channel. And I lost my train of thought. And we ended up having to call an ambulance. And Nate was a baby, and I rode in the ambulance with Lucy to the hospital. But David, we didn't want to wake up Nate. And so I think he ended up waking up with the ambulance and all that. So Miss Linda came over and sat with Nate, let him run around crazy while we dealt with Lucy. She ended up being fine. We love you.
I'll go get the guitar.
Oh, gosh. If Jen was here, she could sing.
That girl can sing. Woo.
Summer here.
Shameless plug. Go to my channel. Watch the running video. Jen and I do a duet in that.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Summer here at Christmas. I bet. I can't imagine what it is for the rest of the world that doesn't have winter time during Christmas season.
Yeah, I was watching that. Hugh Jackman was on Jimmy Fallon, and they were talking about Christmas traditions, and he's like, "Yeah, I sit out on the beach with my shorts and my t-shirt." He's like, "On the beach in your shorts and he's like, "I'm from Australia. It's summertime there." It is unique and weird to think about.
That's weird. I don't know if I would like that or not. Oh, our wedding video. We did hint that we may show that at one point in time. Maybe we can. I'm not sure.
Next year is our 10-year anniversary. You guys will see our wedding video next year.
Okay.
You have my word on that.
Now, we might not cut you the whole thing.
No.
It's really
we'll
long.
show you some clips, and we'll do a reflection. You guys,
video. David sang to me at our wedding, a song he wrote.
I'm going to be redoing that song on my channel.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Are you doing Vlogmas? Yes, we are. It starts the day after Thanksgiving. You guys might not see it to a day or two after, but we are doing Vlogmas. Jen and Linda are both on. Y'all know each other.
Y'all see each other.
It's so funny when we have people we actually know in real life that watch our videos. I'm like, oh wow.
Yes, we know who Mercy Me is. We grew up with Mercy Me. They're awesome.
Yes, we actually showed our wedding video to our youth group. That was a big hit. They liked that.
Teaching them the importance of waiting for the right one.
Yes, that goes back to them. Don't be interested in boys in high school.
It is a waste of time.
Yes, wait for the right person.
If he doesn't have his own place, his own money, and his own car, what are you doing?
Okay, do we have any other questions? You guys are so sweet, giving us all the love.
Absolutely. I think we're... is there something you want to ask them?
Trio. We need to do another video. We need to do some more songs, Jen. Although that was real hard.
It was hard to put it together, but I'm willing to work on another one. We just need to do one a little more simple.
Yes. Yes. Wait for the right person. Don't make the mistake.
Ooh.
What is your favorite blog as video? What? What do you mean?
Blog video?
Blog? video? What's my favorite video?
Yeah, Jen, I think you had a typo there.
Vlogmas.
Vlogmas video.
Well, Jen, you know my favorite Vlogmas video. Come on. We will try. I wonder if I can link you guys.
Yeah, we can work on that.
Let me try to link you to. Can y'all still see me?
I think they can. Those of you that ask my shirt is our church logo, the big F for Faith Family. And
can you still see us if I go to another window?
Grow with faith, grow with family, and down here it says grow his church.
Okay.
That's our mission statement.
I'm going to put a link in the comments to when Jen surprised me for my 30th birthday. That was the most huge surprise I've ever had in my entire life. Where is it? Where is it? That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
It's like surprise.
That's what I said. Surprise birthday. Maybe.
There you go.
I'm trying to find it, you guys. There it is.
There it is.
Okay, if it starts playing, I'm sorry.
Pause it immediately. There you go.
State Farm. Okay, here we go.
Okay, good
if you have not seen this video, there you go.
Give it some love. That's a great video.
It's a great video. It does not have very much
Thank you, Jackie.
Happy Thanksgiving, Gidget. I hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving. It's so fun.
You have a question for them?
How do you feel being a mom? Being a mom's the best. It's
best
the hardest
job ever.
It's the hardest and the best.
Most rewarding.
Yeah. Do you like the Newsboys? Yeah. They're good.
I grew up with the Newsboys.
Oh, Miss Gina, we're thinking of you.
I miss the original Newsboys.
You guys pray for Miss Gina. She's in the middle of all the fires in California. Trouble breathing. Yes. You and your husband, we need to be praying for you for sure.
Absolutely.
It's the worst what's going on over there. It just breaks my heart.
Absolutely. Thank you. We will enjoy our family time this Thanksgiving.
We will. I'm still trying to decide how much or what to vlog, but we will be vlogging some of it for sure. Will I ever stop doing YouTube? No plans yet to stop.
I'm trying to picture you as an 80-year-old woman doing a YouTube video.
I'm sure there'll be a point where, well, there will be a point where I'll stop. But actually, like, I absolutely love it. Like, I absolutely love it.
This is her calling, guys. She was born to do this.
Yeah, like, I finally feel like I have something that I love to do. You guys know that the whole saying of, like, pick a career that you love to do and you never go to work and all that. Like, I know this isn't really a career. I mean, some people have it as a career, but I love it. Like, I love all the process. I love talking to you guys. I love even the editing and stuff. I don't love that as much as talking to you guys, but
well, eventually we will be able to pay someone to edit for you.
Hey, that'd be good.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome because
it is funny when you watch some of these channels like Good Mythical Morning or that family that sings all the time, and you see some of the stuff they do, and you're like, they get paid to do this.
I know.
That's the kind of stuff that
it's like a blessing. It's the biggest blessing.
Yeah.
But besides my kids and my husband, like just being able to
notice how
document.
she said kids then husband.
Hey, I included you, so I'm just.
You're
kidding.
lucky to even be at the table, Mister. That's funny.
It's just such a blessing. I feel like we have family all over the world now. I mean, it's just it's amazing.
Y'all are family. You're blessed.
And
buddies.
I'm getting to document my kids. Like I look back on the Vlogmas.
Pastor actually asked me about that today. He asked me. He was like, do you journal or do something like that? And I'm like, you know what, Pastor? Our vlog and our Facebooks are our journals.
Yeah,
it really is.
I guess I'll go back and I'll be watching a video and I'll see Lucy run by and I'm just like, oh my gosh, just a little. And I wish I had vlogged from the time they were born. I would have so many more. Like I don't even remember Nate's first year. I was so sleep deprived and crazy that I wish I had vlogged back then. I didn't have the energy that. Look at the hiccups now.
This is an interesting question.
Any new directions for the channel?
Nowhere to go but up.
I'm always looking for new ideas. And I tried to get feedback from you guys. And the other big piece of feedback is my viewer count, like my count. So when I post a video, the
responses it gets.
The videos that don't get a lot of hits, I know, well, maybe that's not something that you guys like. Of course, the only caveat to that is my Bible study videos.
And that's never going to change.
That's not going to change.
Because it's funny. She even said to me, and this was awesome, and I'll even let her finish this, but you think of how many people have a Bible study that 300 people show up to. Yeah.
Now, like my Bible studies maybe get 300 views, where my other videos get thousands.
And over time, they grow more than that. People go back and watch them.
But I'm still getting to connect with 300 people that watch a video about, I don't know. It's not letting you open the video. Let me try to see if it'll let me again.
Keep talking about the Bible study.
So I don't know why it's not letting you open the video because it let me. Make sure you maybe copy and paste it.
Yeah, try that.
Instead of link it. Oh, Patricia, your cousin is finally coming home from Iraq.
Congratulations. Safe travels for him.
Thank you for all of your service.
Yes.
Family members. Oh my gosh. Thank you for his service.
That's a special
Thank you to him. I'm so glad you guys enjoy the Bible studies. Like I said, that doesn't get a lot of views, but that's not what I'm changing because it's super important to me. But just like the taste test we do, I kind of like see, well, what kind of taste tests like work the best. And of course, everybody loves the daily vlogs. That's not changing. No. So I always I'll throw tests out there to see.
Recipe videos won't change. How to cook won't change.
And if you guys ever have any ideas, a lot of my ideas of what to post about comes from you guys. I just have a list of things. Like I have a list of things I need to be working on. So
33, 31.
Almost 32. In like a month from yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Enjoy your last 3
I'm so
days.
glad you guys enjoy the Bible studies. They're really important to me. It really helps me out. Like I feel like I'm learning right along with you guys. I'm not teaching anything. Oh, you guys are like right around our same age.
Enjoy your 30s. They're awesome.
Yeah. I like the 30s so far.
I do too. 30s are fun.
Yeah.
20s, you're stupid. I'm kidding.
Hey, that's when we got married. And
I'm kidding.
I definitely feel a lot more secure in who I am at 30 as opposed to trying to fit into something else.
I always wondered why they said 30s like the prime of your life. I get it. You come into your own when you hit your 30s. You really do.
Do more empty videos. What I do with my empties is I have a bag for products.
Bayenza.
And I have a bag, Bayenza, and then I have a bag for food empties. And so when they get full, I do another empties video. So those are so fun. I love watching those. So I always will do those. Test a few keto low carb foods. Yep, that's a good idea. I agree with Sheena. Like I feel like, we don't even know what we're talking about yet. You're 33, your daughter's 13.
Wow,
that's awesome. You're right around our same age too.
Mm-hmm. She is my age.
Yeah, she's your age.
Then you feel great. Double threes. I
like even numbers, y'all.
I actually thought when I was younger I was going to get married at 33 because that's when Jesus put his life down. But anyway.
Ha ha ha. You're not old. You are not old.
No.
Nope.
You're just living.
Yeah, but I like even number years. I'm so weird with that. So I'm excited.
Are you really going to go there?
You like to make fun of me about it. I like the years where I'm an even number. So 32 is coming up.
It's going to be a terrible year because I'm 31. It's going to be a terrible year. I'm 33. It's going to be a terrible year. Now 35 will be good because she's okay with fives.
I'm okay with fives because it's even.
She would not let me get married to her on an odd day number unless it ended in 5.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
It's true.
So we got married September 25th.
Yeah. So. And that's okay because you can count by 5s. That's my reasoning. I don't know. My own rules don't make sense. And I'm really sad. All of our birthdays are even numbers except for, Nate's is odd, but it's a 5. Lucy's.
Lucy's a lucky number, though. 21.
That's true.
That's a lucky number.
Miss Judy, your baby's 33. I know it goes by so fast because Nate is 6 and I cannot believe that. Like, I feel like we just had him. So I can't even imagine how much faster it's going to start going.
Whole Picture Home. I love the Bible Project. There's some great content in that. Good stuff.
Cool.
Definitely will love to expose Nate and Lucy to that very soon.
That's good to know. I'll have to try the other ones. We also what's the ones we use for church? Life Tree Kids.
Life Tree Kids. New Spring's got some good stuff. We use their curriculum. She does product reviews.
Yes, I do.
Especially when people send her stuff.
People will send me companies. I don't accept all of the ones. I just do ones I think I would like or other people may like. And so I occasionally do. I've got some really good ones coming up. I'm really excited. So stay tuned.
And if you're out there and you want to sponsor Bless Jess, please.
Email me.
Absolutely.
You got married on the 21st of June. 21's a good number. It's a good number.
Here's a funny question for y'all. What would this face look good on a product? What product would be Bless Jess branded? That would be fun. I want to know that.
There's no telling. Nothing.
Oh, come on.
I'll put my face on a lunchbox. That'd be good, right?
Lunch videos? Yeah.
No.
How about a trash can for empties?
Oh Lord, that's mean. You're only 20. You want to get a little older. I found enjoy where you are.
Yes.
because I kind of felt like that at 20. Like, I just want to get on with my life. And now I'm like, there were so many positives to being that age, you know, just enjoy where you are. And I try to do that with my kids too. Like, enjoy
in whatever stage I am,
whatever they're in.
content.
And I try not to be like, oh, they're already like Lucy, she's 4. Like, I try to be like, I'm going to enjoy 4.
Blessed bread.
Oh God.
That's great.
Hey,
I like that.
I love me some bread. So
yeah.
Veggie Tales, they do. They're not huge on
I think they're getting tired of them because they're like
watch them at church.
They're like our go-to at church for killing free time.
Yeah. They're not crazy about it, but chirp.
You can just read it.
That's cool.
Or you can show it too.
Special needs ministry curriculum YouTube channel is Chirp. I have to check that out for sure. I'm always looking for new things for Nate. Like I said, he loves YouTube, like loves it. So, sing to us on Vlogmas.
Okay,
We'll have to do that.
We'll pick a Christmas carol and we'll sing it to you.
A Real Woman's Cookbook. Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. You guys know, like, this is why I love the Pioneer Woman, because all of her recipes. Amazing. You can go to Walmart and find the ingredients. Like, it's not like all, like any other cookbook I have, it's like all this crazy stuff. I'm like, where do you even find this?
If I could pick a food celebrity that Jess is the closest to, it is the Pioneer Woman. She's so down to earth and just real.
I followed the Pioneer Woman back before she had a TV show. She just had a blog. And I read her blog and I thought, she is so talented. Like, her style of writing and stuff is just like she's talking to you. And I loved how down to earth her food was. And I just love everything about her. So,
if you were to have another child, what would be your top boy and girl name?
Now, if Lucy was going to be a boy, we decided on William Henry. Because Henry is actually William Henry is your papa's name.
My papa's name.
And he is like one of our favorite people. He's so awesome.
He is amazing.
Girl.
He's on Facebook too, by the way, if y'all want to go friend him.
He's going to get all these people.
His name is Henry Melton. He's the finest preacher that's ever walked this earth.
He's the sweetest. He's the absolute sweetest person. But girl, I don't even know what we would name a girl.
I've always loved the name Rachel.
I mean, I like it, but I would want to name that. I don't know.
I think one time we talked about Leah. Because Jessica has a really great connection to Leah in the Bible.
Well, I always feel bad for Leah in the Bible because...
I never do. Because Leah's son is who Jesus came through.
That's true. But she wasn't as loved as Rachel.
She was later in life.
But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent.
Yeah.
Dining on a Dime cookbook. I am. I need to go through it again and see if there's any keto things or things that can make keto. I haven't looked at it in a little while. I still watch Dining on a Dime all the time. That rhymes. And I love their recipes.
I think they meant that.
Dining on a dime all the time, living on a dime. I talked about this on my Bible study video, but their last, well, it's not their last anymore, but their video I showed him where they caught their oven on fire.
That was awesome.
Hilarious. And that is why I love them, is they are so down to earth. Like, they have a cookbook, they have a YouTube channel and all this, but they caught their oven on fire, like literal flames. It was hilarious.
Well, the stove caught on fire first, then the oven caught on fire.
The stove boiled over. Anyway, it's crazy. It was so funny. But I need to get the Living on a Dime out.
Yes. Blessed Jess Coffee.
Ooh.
That is you.
That is true.
That would be you.
That
would be great.
I have found the best keto coffee ever at Starbucks, you guys. You guys know this is exciting because I have been like, what do I get at Starbucks? I have found it. It's so good. You guys know I talk about Denise all the time. She's a barista. She watches me. She sends me coffee all the time, and she's just the best. And she kind of helped me come up with this. And I came up with it, and she kind of helped me tweak it. This is what I order at Starbucks. You guys ready? Americano. Okay? Americano is like a latte, but it's blended with espresso and water as opposed to milk.
Okay.
And the milk, of course, has carbs.
Yep.
Now, you could do heavy cream, but it's a lot. Like, you would be drinking like a cup of heavy cream with a little bit of espresso.
Right.
So I get Americano with a blonde espresso. It's nuttier. It's more delicious than the regular espresso. It's lighter roasted. And I get Americano with blonde espresso. I get them to add an extra splash of heavy whipping cream and 3 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup.
What do you call it?
I don't know. Americano with 3
The keto concoction.
It's so good. And next time I'm going to get them to do it extra hot because it wasn't quite hot enough.
How about a keto Cheeto?
Oh, gosh. It was so good. And you could also do, the only other sugar-free syrup they have is cinnamon dolce, but I don't really like that one. It's so good. Like, you got to try the Americano, and with just add the cream in. It actually would be lighter for any diet plan because you're not adding as much milk. So, but you could add just a splash of milk and you still get that taste without it being so much calories.
This is where I smile nod along because I don't drink coffee.
I want another one. Your kiddos are 23, 20, 17, 8, and almost 18 and 16.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I can't believe, I know when parents say like it goes by so fast. I mean, I always heard that, but now that we have kids and they're growing up so fast, like I can't even imagine how much faster it goes.
If you ask for it extra hot, they'll steam the cream and it's perfect.
That's what I need to do then.
There you go.
Yeah. When I drank it, I was like, it needs to be hotter. So I'm definitely going to do that next time because it was still good. I mean, I could drink those things lukewarm because they're delicious. It's not like drinking coffee lukewarm. It was so good. Do we have cable? We don't. We cut cable.
And we don't miss it.
We cut cable 3 or 4 years ago. And we don't miss it. We watch a lot of YouTube. We watch Netflix.
And she lets me have Sling for a third of the year. Thank you very much.
It's $25 a month.
Thank you very much, honey.
25?
Yeah.
It's $25 a month. And he can watch his ball games. So
they can watch football. It's
still expensive just to have internet. So we're paying almost what we used to pay for internet and cable back. Well, it's been a while ago. So adding cable to that is just crazy expensive.
Welcome, Amanda. We're glad to have you in the family.
Thank you so much. You're 25, almost 26. 2 boys, 5 and 3. All those are fun ages.
Yeah.
Oh, you love how you're church going. You mention it all the time and not afraid to talk about it. Yeah, it's who we are. It's definitely who we are.
Can't help it.
And I know this day and age, it's not important to everybody, but it's important to us. And
let's change that trend, everybody. They say that on average, only 15% of millennials think that going to church is a necessity. Let's change that trend because it is absolutely
a necessity for us, for sure.
Yeah.
Amber, bedtime was challenging. We understand that. Nate goes through phases of not liking bedtime so much, and it's rough.
Yep.
It is rough. We're in a good phase right now, but we've been there. You don't have Netflix? That's okay. I feel like you can watch so much.
Take care, Barb. Have a great night.
We love you, Barb. You're a blessing. We love you. What was I saying? Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, there's I'll go to CBS.com. Now, not everything is included because you do have to have our subscription to watch everything, but a lot of their shows, like the latest ones are, I'll do that.
We have our church has Amazon Prime, so we have a little bit of access to that. There's some stuff on there.
There's not a whole lot over there.
I
don't really watch Netflix as much as I used to.
And we used to do Netflix and Hulu, but then our Xfinity internet gave us an option where we could get a little bit of cable, and so we
don't really. It's like it's very limited.
They only give us the basic channels like Fox, NBC, CBS, ABC.
Even all those, we can't watch all of the shows.
But they did also give us, which is awesome, 20 hours of DVR, and so we're able to get some of the shows and watch them back.
Yeah, and of course we have our what is that thing called? Cable antenna. Right. So we're able to get.
If you have to have.
Barbie, you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. You as too.
You watch Big Brother free through CBS. Yeah. That's awesome because you can watch it.
Big Brother is like our summer jam.
Oh my gosh. You guys know we love Big Brother. Oh my gosh. That's the best part of summer.
Those of you that are Big Brother fans, who would do better in the house, her or me?
I would never do it. I love watching
Hypothetical, if you could do it, who would do better, you or me? What do you think?
I think he would be too gung-ho. He would go in all guns blazing.
Maybe.
He would be passionate. He would say he wasn't going to do that, but he would do that.
I think I've watched it enough, though, that I tend to know who gets voted out quicker. But again, when the stress and emotions are going crazy, do you get caught up in that stuff? I've noticed that the people that don't are the ones that kind of just lay over on the couch and don't look at anybody. They kind of just last a while. So,
does Nate have a favorite Thanksgiving food? The only Thanksgiving food he likes is macaroni and cheese. And I know that's kind of a Thanksgiving Southern. A lot of people are like, what? They macaroni and cheese for Thanksgiving? But here in the South, we have macaroni and cheese for everything. So, you lived with your aunt and you bonded. We bond over so many weird age differences and stuff over Big Brother. Yeah. And it's so fun. We didn't watch the celebrity one. No.
We didn't have any investment in anybody that was on it.
Yeah.
You know.
And Big Brother is one that it takes a little while to get into it. You know.
Thankfully, Alabama doesn't play when Big Brother's being done, so it's pretty good.
Yes.
That would probably be. I would have to get voted out by week 8. That way, I can come home and watch Alabama play.
Lord.
I'm kidding. No, I don't think.
Well, when we started dating, he said he didn't like Big Brother.
I would have to win the mental comps because I'm not very athletic anymore.
But I am like, oh yeah, you would love Big Brother, and so I got him hooked on it, and so he only watches Big Brother because of me.
Did you ever like Survivor?
We watched the first season of Survivor, but I don't know.
I think we should have Survivor Church. And every week a new member gets voted off.
He heard that from somebody. He doesn't really mean that.
No, I don't.
Universal Yums. Yay. We love Universal Yums.
Thank you, Susie.
Cool. You keep a scrapbook of all the wrappers. That's cool. We love Universal Yums. We have that's our date night. Seriously. Yeah. We have the Netherlands coming soon.
I'm looking forward to that.
You like our taste test videos? We love doing those too.
I've seen one.
I used to love the Amazing Race.
I've seen about half a season of it. Yeah, I haven't watched it much.
Health problems as a teenager. I would watch Amazing Race. I wouldn't because I couldn't go to church. There's various reasons, and so You
need to do that video really soon.
I did a video a long time ago, but the sound cuts out halfway through. It's really bad timing.
Right.
And so one of my friends would come over and sit with me during church, and so we would watch Amazing Race because it was on on Wednesday nights or something.
Yeah.
And
that was before DVR.
Yes. Favorite keto.
Yeah, I remember that when you actually had to set your VCR to record something.
It's not been that long ago. When we got married, we didn't have DVR.
Yeah.
Now they might have had it out there, but it wasn't everybody had it.
Our generation has experienced more change in technology than any other generation, I think, in history.
What's your favorite keto food? I'm a big fan of
stuff I was already eating. Hamburgers, steaks.
Cheeseburger with bacon and
wings,
cheese.
Wings without sauce.
Keto. Bacon. I like salads with full fat ranch and cheese. Nuts. I need to watch out for the nuts, though. I'm getting a little too crazy with the nuts. The sriracha almonds, y'all. They're so good. I have no words. You
love the Food Network.
Me too. We watch a lot of Food Network because we can watch it on
Sling.
On Sling during the summer.
Favorite Food Network show?
Pioneer Woman. It used to be Rachel Ray, but I don't.
Great Food Truck Race.
I like that one too.
I love it. It's too short. It's only 8 episodes.
We like
way too short.
What's that other one we like with Alton Brown?
Cutthroat Kitchen.
That's
and fun.
Guys Grocery Games.
Love Guys Grocery Games. I watch it all the
time. Fiona, all the churches we've been to have a midweek service on Wednesday. So we go to church on Sunday.
We're actually in the process of talking about rebranding ours a little bit and trying to make it a little bit more user-friendly for all ages. Right now, it's very simple: adult Bible study, youth service, and kids classes. We're hoping to maybe offer a couple more things for adults.
It's more of a family.
It's more of a family night.
As opposed to Sundays a lot. A lot of times you'll have kids church, but other than that, everybody's in the sanctuary.
Right.
So because she said she wasn't familiar with church on Wednesday night.
Right.
A lot of times you'll have youth group on Wednesday. You'll have classes for kids. You'll have classes for adults.
Yeah.
We've always had Wednesday night. It's always good because it kind of helps you get through the week a little bit.
I think we're going to call it Recharge.
Recharge.
Giada,
she's good too. Food Truck Race, Chopped, yep, all good. Holiday Baking Championship, yeah, that's a good one. That's on Netflix. After it'll be a little bit. Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives, yes.
Yeah, we've eaten at some of the places guys been to.
Yep. Do you recommend buying an air fryer? Yes.
Yes,
I use it.
Great investment.
Every single day. And actually, you guys are getting the scoop here. I actually have a company sending me an air fryer to review, a bigger one.
Well, there went that video.
Hey, it doesn't have to be a surprise.
I'm just kidding.
You guys are getting the scoop. And so the one I have is a compact, and this one's bigger, so I'll be able to make more things in it. But I'm still keeping my little one because it's perfect for heating the kids' chicken nuggets up. They're French toast. Anything small. I love it. I use it all the time. Oh,
how long have I been your armrest?
I rest my arm.
We do this when I'm driving all the time.
Yeah.
Or when she's driving, she'll just lean over on me.
Yeah, this is getting to be past my bedtime. We love, Michelle, you have midweek services too. I think that's very common at churches. Mm-hmm. We head out of town
Wednesday morning.
We thought about leaving Tuesday night.
Probably right before lunchtime.
He's going to work tomorrow.
All day.
But the reservations at the cabin don't, Layla's barking at something. The reservations at the cabin don't start till Wednesday. So if we left to go out of town, we would have to spend the night at his mom and dad's house on Tuesday. And just transitioning Nate to a new place at bedtime is always challenging. So we're going to do it one time, and we're not going to have to move him and all that. So we're not leaving until Wednesday morning. And I have my list of everything we need to pack, but I haven't packed anything yet. I did laundry today. How did we meet? We actually met online.
ChristianMingle.com.
Yes, it actually sounds so cheesy, but we did.
Did you know there's a movie called Christian Mingle now?
And it's very cheesy.
It is very cheesy.
It's on Netflix.
Most Christian romance movies are.
We actually know a lot of people. My brother met his wife online. And yeah.
Layla, you going to meet your boyfriend online?
Layla is not allowed to meet any boys. She looks so tired, doesn't she? Look at her face.
She's very tired.
You and your boyfriend have been together 2 years. Great. Off to bed. Happy Thanksgiving. We're going to sign off in just a second, too, because I feel my contacts drying out. Look at Layla. She's so tired. You guys are so awesome for hanging out with us. It's been it's so fun live chatting because we get to just respond immediately to your questions and watch you guys. And
what are you thankful for, honey?
I am thankful for this guy. I am thankful for my kiddos. I am thankful for this girl that always is just unconditional love. I'm thankful for our Heavenly Father, all the blessings He's given us, all the things I just mentioned, and just the fact that we are so blessed, in every area. We have everything that we need, a lot of things we want, and just very thankful. What about you?
I'm thankful for cell phones. I'm thankful for YouTube.
Me too.
I'm thankful for my Yeti. I'm thankful for Alabama Crimson Tide.
Oh, Lord.
I'm thankful for peanut butter.
I'm not thankful for what it does to my kid.
I'm thankful for the amazing...
Good night, Miss Gina. We love you. Thank you for helping out with the moderations.
I'm thankful for the amazing life God's given us. I'm so thankful that God put this beautiful blonde bombshell in my life. I love and I'm so thankful for our beautiful children, for Layla, for the job. I have my dream job. I've had my dream job for several years now, and I wouldn't change a thing. And it's only evolving and growing and getting better with every time I go to work. And I love it so much. I love that. I'm so thankful that my wife gets to do this and gets to make even a little bit of money for it, but even more the lives that she's impacting and touching every day through this channel. And I'm just so thankful to God for being able to have a relationship with Him through Jesus. And thank you to Jesus for everything you did to make that relationship possible.
Well said. Amber, we are still having videos all throughout the week. So you'll see them, even when we're not here, I have them scheduled to go up. So it should be. I'm pretty much sure everything will work good. Hopefully. If I have a missing day, you know why. But absolutely. I'm not sure if we'll have uploading speed and all that at the cabin. So I'm just scheduling them to go up. And if you guys see a vlog up from us at the cabin, you know we have good internet. So.
And by the way, just to keep track of us, you can follow us both on Instagram. She is at BlessedJess86. I'm at _David Holley. So put an E in the name. And please, you can like us on Facebook.
My YouTube Facebook is facebook.com/BlessedJess86. So
I'm facebook.com/FaithFamilyAG. That's our church Facebook page. So you come and like us and subscribe.
Christy, Amber, you guys are like my BFFs. You guys are so awesome.
Love you guys.
And I said this in my blog when I went to get the P.O. Box mail, I started doing this for a hobby and just for something fun to do because I was bored. But you guys are becoming our family. I truly feel like I know you guys and you bless our lives.
You're right there at the table with us.
It's just crazy. Layla's going to come too. Last time she got there's hawks there. And so, they started circling around her, so we have to be really careful with her.
She looks like a squirrel.
She's little, but we'll be real careful.
We'll be very careful with Layla.
She's coming. She loves going out. She does not like.
Don't let me forget to pack the leash.
Yeah. We keep. Usually, I hold her if we're outside, but yeah, it was interesting. It's a very wooded area.
A lot of birds.
Yeah, but it's going to be fun. Like I said, I'll vlog I just don't know when they'll go up. They might go up immediately. They might not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be fun. I hope everyone has like the best Thanksgiving. Remember, and all the stress of cooking and family and traveling and all the things, like just be thankful for what you do have. And
count your blessings every day.
Yeah. We love you guys. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. And we appreciate you hanging out. Like this has been an hour and a half plus of you guys just being so awesome to us. So really appreciate it. And we're going to sign off. The lights are flickering. I don't even know. Is it my imagination? I'm just tired.
We get too many things plugged in.
Happy Thanksgiving from us to you. We are thankful for you. Like we are thankful for you giving of your time to support us and everything. I wouldn't be able to do what I do if nobody watched. So I really appreciate it.
Yes, Jen, we are thankful for you.
She's been my best friend since Nate was born. Around then? I mean, a long time. So you're the best, Jen. Even when we don't get to talk to each other because we're so busy.
Jen, here's your homework. Send me some Christmas Carol ideas, and we'll do a trio with her for the Christmas holiday.
That would be fun.
Let's do that.
That would be fun. Battle the Brands. Yes, I love those.
We love BOBs.
We still have one more coming out December 1st.
Yeah. Yeah, one more. You're going to love it, guys.
It's a good one.
It's a very good one.
We missed doing them with Jen, though. That was way more fun.
Yeah, it was a lot more fun.
Somebody said we need to have Lucy do one with us. I think that would be fun.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So 2010. Well, yeah, we met 2010. Yeah, for sure.
8 years.
We didn't know each other that well until a little bit later on. Right? Something like that.
About 11 when we cast her in the Christmas production, she became a lot closer to us at that point.
Yeah. We got real close.
About a year and a half in.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, Jen, come back.
Come on back.
Just get on the plane and come. Go put that little lady to sleep.
Yes, please.
Yes. One day, yes. She knows where we are.
Yeah.
She's welcome anytime. Just show up at the door. That'd be awesome.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys. I got to go edit a video, and it's already 10:08. So, and then I'm taking the kids probably to the library tomorrow by myself, which does not sound like that hard. But
Margaret, go back and start over. Watch it from beginning to end and roll, Tide, roll.
What?
She's a Roll Tide fan.
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as actually it won't rewind until we get done, and it like takes a minute or two to process, and then you'll be able to watch the whole thing. So, if you want, no pressure. It's really long. So anyway, we're gonna sign off, and we love you guys. Thank you for joining us. You know what to do. Get the video, like, subscribe, comment,
share it, all that good stuff.
And we love you. So
we love you guys so much. Bless. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.